What has happened today in India is nothing short of a constitutional coup. The government of India in Parliament today, they have, through a presidential proclamation, they have said that they are doing away with Article 370 and Article 335A, two articles in Indian Constitution which used to secure the special constitutional status of Kashmir. You all know that after 1947, during the partition of India, the people of Kashmir, they had all options open before them. They could have joined Pakistan, but they chose to join India because they thought that India had a promise of a secular democracy. And what is dearest to every Kashmiri, their Kashmiri identity, their Kashmiriyat. They thought that Kashmiriyat will be safe in Indian Constitution. Article 370 will take care of the defense of Kashmiri sentiment, Kashmiri identity through a special constitutional provision. And today, the government has summarily done away with all of it. Not only that, they have even destroyed the existing state of Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir used to be another state with special provision as part of the Indian Federal Republic. But today what they have done, they have said there will no longer be this Jammu and Kashmir state. Jammu and Kashmir will henceforth be two union territories. Ladakh will be one union territory which will have no assembly of its own even, which will have a status probably similar to something like Chandigarh. And Jammu and Kashmir will have a status probably similar to Pondicherry, or maybe at the most similar to Delhi, where it will be centrally administered. It won't have full constitutional rights of statehood, but it will have an assembly of its own. But this crucial decision about the future of Kashmir, this was taken without any consultation with the people of Kashmir. There is no elected assembly at the moment in Kashmir. So, and the opposition leaders, they are all under house arrest. There is no democracy, there is no internet, there can be no civil discourse inside Kashmir. And in the name of this bogey of terrorism, the Indian government has just now cancelled those two major pilgrimages to Amarnath and to Machel. And they have deployed anything like more than 30,000 Indian troops in Kashmir. So Kashmir, which was already probably the world's one of the biggest militarized zones, has to become further militarized with this decision of Indian government. And there, absolutely, the people of Kashmir have been kept in the dark. So this is why we all, among the left, we all who value democracy, value our constitution, value India, value the aspirations of the people, value our federal structure, we all have joined here in protest. This is a sustained nationwide protest. We are demanding that Article 370 and 35A should be restored forthwith. All opposition leaders who are currently under house arrest should be immediately released, and this government must stop playing with Kashmir, must stop playing with the constitution, because it's not just about Kashmir, it's about the whole constitution. If they can do this with Kashmir today, they can tomorrow do it with any Indian province. And it's not just Kashmir, it's also, there are other time bombs ticking in India. There is this NRC which is just waiting to explode in Assam. 31st August, people are expecting the final list of NRC. And if the final list, maybe a few hundred thousands of Indians, they will probably be declared stateless. They will no longer be having Indian citizenship. So you can understand today in the eye of Kashmir, their whole unity with India is at stake. The constitutional and historical bridge which was developed between Kashmir and India, that has been burnt officially by the government of India. And in Assam, we are having a Myanmar type, Rohingya type humanitarian crisis in the making in Assam. So if you look at all these things together, it's a very, very disturbing scenario for the whole of India. Which way is India headed? Our democracy, our constitution, our federalism, and the future of Indian people. So this is nothing but a fascist offensive on the Indian Republic, on Indian democracy and constitution, and on the eve of this 15th August, which will be our 72nd anniversary of India's independence. I think this is a very, very disturbing situation for the whole of India, and we need to get our act together to defend independence, to defend our democracy, to defend our constitution, defend our rights, and we want international solidarity from across the world in support of democracy, federalism, and the Constitution of India.